Okay, so we just finished the total model. Let's get an interface going. So I'm going to call it total UI. Let's create that branch, and I'll go into my code editor here. Let's do git checkout. Actually, let's do a git fetch. And now we have this right here. So total UI. Let's do git checkout total UI. And if we do git branch, we can do git branch delete, and we can do totals model. Just want to git branch again to make sure it's gone. Okay, so that's good. So what I want to do now is update some fixtures here. So let's go into our users and let's just make one with confirmed user for total. So actually we do, it looks like we have this. Let's just check it out real quick. So totals, and then we have confirmed user with totals starting on, okay, so this is good. And I wonder if we actually want to do, let's instead of months, let's do maybe weeks ago. And actually what I really want to do is probably make this say, I think I want to do maybe beginning of week on this, and that way they'll all just be consistent. So like 1 week ago, so right now it's on Wednesday, so a week ago would be Wednesday, but I want to get beginning of week. And this is more just so I can, my tests, and when I'm just like poking around locally, it'll be close to real data. So let's just see here. Let's just do Rails DB fixtures load, or actually fixtures plural. Okay, let's clear that out. Let's just run the console again. Just want to see if this really worked. It didn't throw any errors, so I think this is all good. So let's just get this user. So user.find by email. Passed it in there. Then we can do user.totals. And then I think we can just pluck starting on. Yeah, so these are all, so Monday the 17th, which was the beginning of last week. Monday, okay, so this is good. Cool, let's clear that out. Now we need a controller and some views. So let's just do Rails generate controller totals. It needs to be plural, and we'll just leave it at that. Oh, you know what? I forgot to pass the no assets. So let's just do delete, and then do no assets. This is just because it generates this style sheet, and I'm just particular about that because we're using Bootstrap. Okay, so let's go into our routes, and we have resources activities. Let's do resources totals, but we can just do only index. Okay, so we have that, and let's go into our, I'm going to pull a lot of stuff from the activities controller. So activities controller, so I'm actually just going to copy this right here, and let's go to totals controller. Nothing in here yet, so we want to make sure you're logged in, and we don't actually need to do this. That just got copied from before. So we want to do current user.activities. So we want to actually replace this with totals. Oh, you know what? We're not even going to be, I don't think we're going to search against this. So let's just do current user.totals. And we can put that in here, I think. So current user.totals. That should do that. And then if we go into our, where is it? Views, let's go into activities, and we'll just copy what's kind of going on in here. So we have this index. I'm going to straight up copy that. And totals, we have to make a new file called index.html.erb. Let's paste this in here. We don't need to have really any of this. We'll just say, because we're not going to create totals because it's going to be done when you have an activity. So there's really not going to be a lot to this interface. It's just going to be a list. So we'll say, just say no results for now. So we have all this, but we really want to do, so date, we have that, and then let's just do duration and distance, get rid of these, change activities to totals, but then we need to make a partial total.html.erb, and let's just kind of reuse a lot of this. So we'll copy this, go in here. There won't be any editing of this because it's all happening through callbacks. So I have date, duration, and distance, so we need to have 3 of these. So let's just do, and we have to change total, so let's just do total dot starting on, but we also want to do the end of the week. So what we want to do here is this, but then do end of week. Okay, so we have that. There's no category. What was the other thing? I think it was total dot duration. Actually, I kind of want to switch these, so let's do distance first. So total dot duration, total dot distance. Give an extra space there. Let's get rid of that. I think this is good enough. Let's just fire up the server, see what happens. Okay, so let's log in as that user we just created. And the password is password, log in. I just realized I didn't add any place for this. And you'll notice, so this person doesn't have any activities. That's fine, because we're just testing if they have totals. I think it's totals. Okay, so we're on the right page, but it's just not. I made a mistake, and I have a search form that doesn't exist. So let's go to the index. We're not going to search totals. Okay, so this is good. Distance duration. Okay, so this is actually pretty sweet. This is working. Let's just change what we're saying in here. So let's just go to rubyapi.org. I think that's what I want to go to. There's like so many places that have Ruby API. Let's just see how to format this. Maybe just D, is that what we want? Yeah, let's just get rid of this. I guess we don't need that. So that, do that. Okay, so that's good. This is cool. And you can see this page loads super fast. That's because we're only querying for these, what is this, 20, I don't even know how many records that is actually, but the reason we did all this work to have a total model is because if we needed to do these calculations on the fly, it would actually be very resource intensive. So by breaking things out and putting them into a separate column and calculating them on callbacks and whatnot, it makes it so it's a lot quicker to query. So this is good. I like this a lot. I think the only thing we need to do is go into the nav bar and probably just do view my activities, create an activity. Let's just do view my totals. And we'll just do totals path, I guess. Let's see here. So activities, view my totals. Now we don't have any activities. I guess the last thing I probably want to do is just write a quick system test to make sure that this truly does work. But for now, let's just save this, commit it, and take care of that in the next one. So we'll just say display weekly mileage. Cool, and we'll push that up. And that's a good spot to leave off for now. I think in the next one we'll just write a very simple system test